high in the treetops of a very old forest, relaxing on the veranda of a cottage. The cottage is nestled in the crook of the enormous branches of an ancient tree, the trunk of which towers hundreds of feet above the forest floor. You have heard many stories about the beauty of this place, and this evening you have finally arrived to experience it for yourself. This cottage is one of many. It belongs to a village which has existed in these treetops for many generations. Each village building is small and sturdy, hand-built of wood harvested from trees that fell long ago. Balconies are everywhere, and large open windows that let the treetop breezes blow freely through. There are, of course, no roads up here, or sidewalks. Instead, a network of rope bridges are suspended from tree to tree, building to building, which serve as causeways for the villagers who dwell here as they move about their daily lives. You are gazing out at the evening forest around you. Your hands rest on a polished railing, and you lean forward onto your forearms, looking down below you. You are too high up to see the forest floor. Instead, a patchwork of branches and leaves weaves its way thick beneath you. A quilt of trees stretching on as far as you can see. Birds flit through the cover. One sings a long, trilling melody nearby. A few moments later, the melody is answered, the distant bird song echoing from some unseen place. All around you, the village life is in its peak of evening bustle. Villagers are making their way home, pausing here and there to chat, to visit a shop, to enjoy a cup of tea on one of the many balconies. Children laugh as they run across the bridges, sending their ropes swaying and creaking. The soft murmur of conversation drifts in the evening air. The scents of suppers cooking waft along. And woven through it all is the presence of the trees, their fresh, earthy scent, creaking limbs, shimmering leaves, their weight, their immense size. Stoic beings watching over the world and cradling this peaceful village in their arms. From where you are, you can see several of the stairways and mini bridges that make up the treetop neighborhood around the cottage. One of the stairways crosses a wide expanse between two tree limbs, seemingly climbing up into the air before reaching the curving wooden porch of an apothecary. The shop owner is in the window, tidying the display of herbal bundles and glass jars before closing up for the day. Perhaps you'll visit there tomorrow. One of the village viewing platforms is also visible. It is a wide wooden deck with long, comfy benches that look out over the sleepy forest beyond. The mountains are just visible from this platform through a natural break in the trees. They are so far away that they look like tiny peaks shrouded in a soft blue haze. When the sun sets over them, they glow brilliant pinks and golds. It is easy to see why almost everyone who lives here has lived here all their lives, as have their parents before them, and their parents before them. The beauty here is unlike anywhere else you've seen. Somewhere in a distant tree, a bell begins to ring, slow and reverberating. It is the heralding of the golden hour. A hush falls over the village. Conversation quiets. The children running across the nearby bridge have come to a stop halfway across and are standing breathless, rocking with the bridge's sway, smiling, murmuring to one another as they listen to the ringing. Even the birds seem to have paused their singing. With each echoing ring, the golden light in the forest around you grows deeper, pinker. The leaves shimmer in the canopy breeze, their many shades of green catching the light in a delicate, undulating sheen. And then, from somewhere down below you, soft, twinkling particles begin drifting upward from underneath the leaves. They are faint at first, like dust motes drifting, illuminated in the setting sun. As they drift higher, coming fuller into view beneath you, you see that they aren't dust motes at all. They are orbs, tiny orbs, each one pulsing with light, soft, warm, and glowy, so that they undulate together. A wave of light rippling through the trees. They rise up past the level of the veranda, and you watch them, your gaze following as they drift higher. A deep quiet has touched the village. Everyone is watching their ascension. The orbs are lingering in the air now, clustered in drifting clouds of pulsing light, just beneath where the tip-top canopy leaves meet the sunset pink sky beyond. A veil of calm has been lowered over the village. A dreamy, drifting sense of ease. As you let your gaze drift with the glowing orbs, you realize they are communing with you. Their light is reaching down to you, bathing you and all the village in soft beams, grazing the top of your head, shining down through your skin and illuminating your entire being. You breathe full and deep, unspoken gratitude passing between you. Theirs is a heart language, spoken without words, without thoughts, felt fluently in the body. It is a language you remember. A final ringing sounds from the golden bell, and the orbs drift up through the leaves, trailing out into the sunset light towards the mountains. The golden glow fades around the village into a dusky, twinkling blue. The murmur of conversation returns somewhere in the distance. You sense movement around you as villagers begin to gather themselves, saying farewells. Gentle laughter, and making their ways home. Inside the cottage, you hear the whistle of a teapot. You smile. You'll have your tea by the window this evening. The big window that stands from floor to ceiling and frames the deep, dark green of the evening woods. You'll sink into the rocking chair and let the contentment of this place, the soft awe and wonder of the floating orbs, the immense quiet of the trees at night wash over your being until your body feels heavy and you drift softly into